So today we are going to focus on packing china and kitchen objects. First thing we're going to do is use a medium box, and we're going to fold it down with the tab side facing up, and then we're going to pop it open. And we're going to use 3 bands of tape to seal the box. We'll do one in the middle, and then we're going to overlap one just in front and one behind. And we're going to use this as a platform so we don't have to bend down so much. For fragile china, we're going to use a dish barrel or china box, which is double corrugated, which means 2 times the amount of cardboard as opposed to the regular boxes. So we're going to fold it down again from the tabs, pop it open, and again 3 pieces of tape. And we can pop that right on top of our medium box, and that's going to keep us from bending over too much. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create bumpers with this white paper. And what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 pieces, roll them up inside each other, fold the sides in a little bit, and make a little bit of a burrito. What we don't want to do is roll it too tight, because what that does is that doesn't give you as much protection. You want it to be kind of loose. It doesn't have to look perfect, but it gives you a nice cushion. And we're going to do 4 of them to line the bottom of the box. That's going to give you a nice cushion, keep everything nice and safe. What I like to do is I like to start with the heavier objects first for the bottom half of the box. Stuff like plates, large bowls, Pyrex pans, etc. And we're going to start with plates. Really simple. Just put them in the middle, 1 piece of paper around, and they're going to sit in the box up and down vertically. They're not going to go flat. They're much easier to break if they're on their side like this. So we're going to put them in up and down, and you can kind of just marry them together. They'll nest inside each other. And they're going to sit in the box straight up and down. And then with bowls, you have different sizes, or even similar size. What I'll usually do is do a couple pieces of paper. Take the next bowl and tuck it right in there. 2 more pieces of paper. Also, you'll see I'm turning the bowl a little bit on an angle, which gives you a wider amount of paper to cover it. And we'll do the final one. Sometimes, if I don't have enough paper up top to keep it from staying sealed, I'll use just a little bit of tape just to hold that on there. And that's going to go on the side next to the plates. And we'll keep going with these guys. And that's going to be the first layer of your box. So what we're doing here is we're adding a little more padding. And what you're aiming for is a nice level surface there, because we're going to add another level of bumpers. And that gives us another nice level surface area to put stuff that's lighter, such as glasses, stemware, etc. on top. Now we're going to work on lighter stuff, a little more fragile, stuff like stemware. Now stemware gets 2 pieces of paper. What we're going to do is we're going to roll one a little bit tighter than we do for the bumpers, and this goes around the actual stem of the wine glass, and that just gives it a nice safer profile. And then it's going to wrap on the angle, tuck the corners in, and that's it. And that's going to fit right in the box, nice up top. Stuff like beer steins or regular glasses, you just need 1 piece. You go on the angle just like a wine glass, tuck the corners in, and wrap it around, and that's how it should look. And you can keep doing that till you have the top of the box full. So we've got all our glasses in here. We've got a little bit of spacing paper just to keep stuff from shifting around. And as you can see, everything's wrapped, and there's basically a nice layer of paper in between every glass and every plate, and that's going to keep stuff from breaking. That's going to keep everything nice and safe in there. And lastly, what we're going to do is 1 level of bumpers just before we seal up this box to keep everything from being crushed up top. So you can see we've got our last layer of protection up here, these bumpers. Should be a little bit over the top of the box, and that'll compress nicely and keep everything safe in there. So earlier, we have these tabs that you saw on the side of the box. While these are folded down, we're just going to give it a little pop, and that box is going to seal right up for you. And now the last thing we have to do is we're just going to label the box. We're going to put the name of the room it came out of. You can abbreviate K for kitchen, DR for dining room, and BR for master bedroom, and so on. And then we're just gonna label it with the contents that are inside the box. And that's it. That's how to pack a China barrel.